Is there any scope for Mohammed Shami to play any stage of the series? And also, are you locked into the middle order now, or would you consider moving back up to the top?
Yeah, I'm not too sure about that as of now. We'll think about one thing at a time. Right now, we've got a week off, and then there's a little bit of time left, for that Melbourne Test match. We'll think about it. It's a good thing is that there's a lot of chats around the team about what is the best thing to do for the team, and whatever is the best thing for the team to do, we will try and do that. And about Shami, I think it's high time somebody from NCA talks about him. I'm really, that's our National Cricket Academy where he is rehabbing. Those guys are the ones need to come up and give us some kind of update. But look, I understand he's playing a lot of cricket back home, but there have been some complaints about, his knee as well. So, look, the last thing you want, the player coming here and then pulling out in the middle of the game. You know what happens when that kind of thing happens. So there's no way we want to take that chance unless we are like not 100%, 200% sure we're not going to take any risk. But yeah, like I said in the last press, the door is open. If those guys at the NCA feel that he is okay to go and recover and play, we'll be happy to have him.
Will Ashwood stay on tour, and if so, it'll feel funny in Sydney if you need two spinners. I know Sunder's there, but if he's floating around there and not in contention, it's very unusual, isn't it?
No, Ashwin's going back home.
He's going back home?
Yeah. He's going back home tomorrow.
Rohit, just quickly, Nathan Lyons said in the break today that he felt the way your top order celebrated avoiding the follow-on yesterday in the room, kind of in the coverage, bizarre, because he felt that it was a sign that perhaps they had your measure, that mentally they had your measure, because just the way you kind of, I wouldn't say carried on, but the celebration of that was interesting. Do you think that you do have that mental fragility too, in a sense? Is that correct in saying, or is that more mental mind games being thrown from Australia perhaps?
It doesn't matter. I've been here enough to understand what are mind games and what are chit-chatters and all of that. So from our personal point of view, we were behind the game. Obviously, it's a little victory for us, to get to avoid that follow-on, looking at how the weather was going to play, looking at where the game was heading. Eventually we've ended up in a draw with Australia being ahead in the game. They didn't manage to get the result. So, obviously, for us to celebrate that, it was a little victory for us. And there is no harm. We enjoy each and every moment. And we saw two guys who were fighting for the team, and we were really happy with that. So we were celebrating how these two guys batted at the end.